we have HR Director and Deputy City Clerk Miranda Sears. To my right, we have Finance Director Miss Chelsea Pesta. In attendance, we also have DPW Superintendent Dan Ladd, Deputy Public Safety Director Paul Shakinis, Deputy Fire Chief and Fire Marshal Jason Gonzalez, and Acting Chief of Police Miss Heather Kolke. Madam Mayor, I'd like to turn it over to you.
Okay, welcome everyone. At this time, I would like everyone to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for Mayor Pro Tem Woods to give the invocation.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir. If you'll now give the invocation.
Dear God, we ask you to preside over this meeting tonight. Help us to act as a unified team, to open our hearts, make fair and just decisions that improve our community. Also, may we come together as a whole with the courage and strength to show kindness and compassion as we collectively work towards the betterment of humanity. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. I thank you. At this time, would the clerk please call roll?
Before I call roll, anyone attending virtually, please provide the city and state that you're attending the meeting from. Ackley,
Here, Alpena, Michigan.
Ambrose,
Here.
Fernandez,
Here.
Locke,
Here.
Lublin,
Here.
Osnick,
Here.
and Woods.
Here.
Thank you.
Okay, we do have a full quorum or full board. So at this time, I would like to request if there are any agenda changes.
Yes, Madam Mayor, at this point in time, what I'd like to do is add a resolution under new business to cancel the meetings for the month of July. That would be a resolution that would be put at the back end of our new business. That'd be number 24, I believe.
Okay,
That's it.
so you want to cancel all meetings in July?
That's affirmative, as per the resolution that'll be handed out.
Okay, haven't seen it yet. That's why I was asking. Okay, anyone else? Okay, Madam Clerk, I'm going to turn it back to you for audience participation.
Go ahead. Sorry.
If there are any audience members attending electronically, please press *9 to activate the raise hand feature and *6 to unmute. Any audience members attending in person, please state your name and address. You have 3 minutes to address the board. Madam Mayor, it doesn't look like any electronic participants or in-person participants this evening.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, next would be the approval of minutes of the regular council meeting of May 21st, 2014. Do I have a motion approving?
Lublin will make that motion.
What's the second?
Okay, I have a motion, I have a second. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Ambrose,
Yes.
Fernandez,
Yes.
Locke,
Yes.
Lublin,
Yes.
Osnick,
Yes.
Woods,
Yes.
Ackley.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, next would be the council report. Any council member,
Councilmember Fernandez would like to make a report on Parks and Rec Commission meeting.
please?
Thank you. We talked about the upcoming concert series that starts on June 26th. Those for the concerts in the park. It's going to be fun. And then this Saturday, right? Yeah, this Saturday. We are going to have a special marketplace at the KC Ambrose Safety Park over here. It's going to be You Asked and We Delivered. We are having it on a Saturday now for everybody who wants it to be on a Saturday, so we're going to give it a try. There's going to be a lot of activities. There's going to be a dog adoption and The Historical Society from Commerce Township will be here with vendors. The police and fire departments will have an open house, so you get to see them. There's going to be a bounce house and music, and so it's going to be really very fun. It's 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., again, right here at the KCJ Ambrose Public Safety campus.
Thank you.
Oh,
Sounds exciting.
one more thing.
Anyone else? Anyone else have a
I have
report?
one more thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, we did have a resignation of a member of the Parks and Rec, so if you know anybody who'd like to join a great commission for the city, have them give us a call.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll make a report for the library. Our meeting was scheduled for this Friday, but we've canceled it per last month's vote. Our director is going to be out of town, but we are working on the finalization of our flyer and our bookmark for the millage renewal in August. So that we will be getting that out in the beginning of July, and we need people to come out and vote.
Thank you. Is there anyone else?
Planning Commission did not have a meeting this past past month, because there was nobody here and there were no applicants. Nobody applied. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
We didn't show
Sounds
up.
like a good thing it was canceled. Anyone else? Okay, mayor's report. Hoping that everyone does have a fantastic time this weekend. I'm trying to make arrangements to come down. I have to make arrangements for my family because the rental home that I have down here has no air, and I can't bring my family down to it, but I'm willing to try and endure it myself if I can get someone to come here to the house and take care of my sister. So if I can't, I wish everyone a great weekend, and I'll be thinking about you. This is always one of my favorite times of the year, and I hate to miss it, but the situation I've been in since my home froze up has not been the most pleasant. So anyway, that's all I have. I wish everyone the best of time. City manager's report.
Mayor, council, I request first off that you would receive and file the consent agenda consisting of the written departmental and divisional statistical reports.
Woods will make the
Do I
motion.
have a motion?
Woods will make the motion to accept.
Ambrose. Go ahead.
And I have a second?
Mr. Ambrose.
I believe Locke
Did I have a
supported.
second?
I think Locke beat me to it.
Yes.
Locke supported.
There.
Okay. Okay, we have a motion, we have a second. Any comments?
No, ma'am.
Roll call, please.
Fernandez,
Yes.
Locke,
Yes.
Lublin,
Yes.
Osnick,
Yes.
Woods,
Yes.
Ackley,
Yes.
Gross.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mayor, I have a couple of more items. I would like to, Ms. Jakeway, to give an update on downtown. I think we got a good report from a member of the Rec Commission, who's also our council member. But if I could get Ms. Jakeway to give an update on what we're doing from the marketplace down to the fireworks and those activities. Are you ready for that? And also, after this, I want to, Ms. Pesta will introduce our representative who's going to tell you or answer questions. She's going to tell you what you need to know about GFL's assignment to the new company. And then we got some people here that may or may not answer the question. They'll try, but they may or may not answer the question that council has. I don't have any questions. Council might. So let's start with Ms. Jakeway if you're ready to. Quick update, don't turn it into 20 minutes, you know.
Thank you, City Manager. Good evening, Council. So as Ms. Fernandez perfectly summarized, we do have for the first ever weekend market this Saturday at the Public Safety Campus. We're expecting a pretty good turnout from the vendors that are able to attend this weekend. And the event flyer is shared for you as well as shared on our social media page on the Walled Lake Marketplace. That day is also going to be consistent of events happening in our downtown district. We've partnered with the cooperative businesses in our DDA district to host some activities and entertainment in the afternoon. There's going to be a cornhole tournament, as well as the Howell Nature Center, and a photo booth is going to be out downtown. In the evening, there will be, we're expecting anywhere to between 10 to 15 food trucks along East Walled Lake Drive, along Liberty, and along Furland. So there's going to be plenty of activity in the area by Mercer Beach. We have also partnered with the Greenhouse to do some of these activities. The Walled Lake Civic Fund is sponsoring a beer tent that day as well. They have received the appropriate approvals from the city, and they have worked through that process to get the necessary road closures and the safety measures for that particular event. So if you are feeling thirsty that day, we strongly recommend to get your liquor and drinks and any kind of refreshments you may need from the Civic Fund. The funds that they're going to be collecting from the beer tent will go directly to the firework display for next year's event. So we're very thankful for the Civic Fund for, again, putting on another great display as they do every year. So we're excited for a really big Saturday. So definitely spread the word. There's going to be a very big turnout of people. So we're grateful for the Greenhouse as well to do a lot of promotion to get Walled Lake back on the map. We have had internal meetings to prepare for this event with our public safety team. So we are working through that.
Thank you.
Mr.
I have a
Lubin?
question. Hannah, you mentioned liquor. I think the beer tent does not
Sorry.
sell liquor.
Yeah.
It's beer and wine.
Thank you.
That's a good point. You should only drink beer Saturday and buy it all from the Civic Fund's beer tent, because that money will go to the Civic Fund. That's part of the process. Anybody else's beer or liquor is going in their pocket, and it's not helping the Civic Fund. So if you're thirsty, go to the Civic Fund's beer tent.
And the Civic Fund is the one that pays for the fireworks.
That's exactly it. The proceeds will go there. A lot of people are going to be making some money down there. It looks like everybody's going to start charging for parking now. So that's going to get interesting downtown, charging for parking. So just go down and enjoy your day. It's going to be hot. That's our biggest concern. The reality of it is if it's that hot, it can cause people to overdo it. So we got to pay attention to that. That's why we've had meetings with the fire and the police to be on standby for that kind of thing. You mentioned earlier about the rescue unit. If it gets too hot, we'll have to cancel that. If it gets to be 100 degrees, the dogs are not going to be out there because we can't handle the air condition outside. So we'll see how that goes. But it looks like it's going to be a hot day, but the evening should be cool enough to enjoy the fireworks. So let's move on to the next one. We ready for that? Ms. Pesta, will you introduce your guests? And hopefully you're ready. Give a short, and then Mike said he doesn't want to talk. He just wants to answer questions, but let's see.
Sure. I'll introduce who we have here with us tonight. We have Mike. He is our general manager for the RSOC community that we work with. And with us tonight is Sam. You've met him over the years. He has recently joined Priority Waste. His last was last week with GFL and has joined Priority Waste, which brings me to our next conversation, which is what everyone has probably recently heard about. GFL has announced that it has agreed to sell all its assets to the Southeast Michigan Residential Solid Waste Business, Priority Waste, LLC, that anticipates closing their transaction as of June 30th this year. So starting as of July 1, if everything goes well with our conversations tonight, Priority Waste will be our new waste hauler for the city of Walled Lake. Currently, 8 out of the 9 communities of our RSOC group is with GFL and has quickly been working through joining Priority Waste. We've done this over the last couple years from Duncan to Rizzo to GFL. So our council is familiar with this process before. So it will be a change. There may be some hiccups along the way while they get used to the route, but they have already agreed. We met with them last week. We went to the headquarters of Priority Waste. I met with the CEO, and they have been getting very familiar with our route and how we work here in the city of Walled Lake, and have also already started to hire some of our own GFL drivers. So hopefully it will be a smoother transition than what we've seen in the past, but that is always up for debate. So if there's any questions that I can answer, I'll give you what I know. Otherwise, we do have 2 of our representatives here tonight.
Nice report. As you all know, that Ms. Pesta serves on their board. Is she still the treasurer? You guys keep? Yeah, still the treasurer of RSOC. We've been working with Mike for several years now. Ever since I've been here, I can't remember him not being around. I've been here 14 years, so. We've gone through several waste haulers. The original contract is pointed out to me by our city attorney. The master contract is got Duncan's name on it, I think. And then it went to Rizzo, then it went to GFL. Those are the kind of questions you may or may not want. We are in a position where we really need to consider approving what they need approved, so we don't run into a stoppage of pickup. The contract says that a reassignment cannot be unreasonably withheld. And so that's the position they would take. And we don't want to find ourselves there. So staff, we are recommending you approve the signing of the reassignment, if you will. So, but you might want to know what's going on with the reassignment. It's been big discussion everywhere. I think Farmington Hills votes Monday. A couple of places we'll be ahead of them at least. We won't be the last one.
Three municipalities approved it last night. Village of Milford, Southfield, and Novi, excuse me.
I think Mike told me he went to 3 council meetings last night. That must have been enjoyable. 3 different council meetings, you know.
Yeah.
Any questions?
I have a question. Just wanted the rate that we just signed a new contract, and will that rate remain? Will our rates remain the same with the new entity?
You're on, Mike.
Okay, Ellen.
Yeah, so I think what I said is I don't have to talk. I don't mind talking.
We knew that.
Well, listen.
But yes, the Priority Waste will honor all 4 corners of your existing contract. So nothing really will change. To the greatest extent possible, they're going to be bringing the trucks and drivers over that have been servicing your community. Priority Waste is committed to, in those communities that have been getting great service, they will continue to get great service. In some communities that are unhappy with the level of service because GFL maybe has withdrawn some resources over the past few months, they understand that they've got some making up to do and intend to raise the level of service to the level that each community expects. I will say, having gone through a handful of these transitions over the years, I am extraordinarily impressed with Priority Waste. They are a company that's founded by folks from outside the waste industry, very successful in other industries, and are bringing innovation and change to the waste industry. But they've been smart enough to hire some really good folks, such as Sam, who's been in this marketplace for, we don't need to talk about how long Sam's been around, but he knows your community like the back of his hand and has done a really good job making sure that communities get the service they deserve. And then their chief operating officer is a Marine Corps commander, and so if there's anybody that understands attention to detail and these types of things, it's somebody that's got his background and experience, and he's also a well-respected veteran in the waste industry. So I'm really confident that the service you're going to end up with is equal to or better than anything you've ever had, and the contract will remain intact, and they'll be obliged to continue the pricing and all the terms of the contract.
That's what we want to hear.
Sounds very good. So, Mr. City Manager, we need a motion now at this time to approve it. Is that what we're asking for?
I think it's at the bottom, but we can pull it up if it doesn't get it out of so much sequence that we can. Where's the?
It's the first resolution
Is it the
under
first
new
one?
business.
So I know these gentlemen
do
probably
it right
love
now,
to be
then.
with us, but if they want to go back out and enjoy the heat, we could oblige them and go ahead and do the motion now.
That would
It's
be
up to
great.
council.
It's business item number 1, resolution 2024-20.
I'll make that motion.
Motion
you.
for support.
Thank you.
Okay, we have a motion, we have a support. Does council have any further discussion or questions of the gentleman
I have a
or the
question.
city manager?
I have a question. I want to know what the rank of the Marine was.
Oh.
06.
Said he was a Marine. Who was in the Marines?
His name is Braxton Mashburn. He's the chief operating officer, and his most recent side hustle was battalion commander over at Selfridge,
But what was his rank?
06.
06? Staff sergeant.
Pretty good.
Colonel.
That's enlisted as staff sergeant 6. 06 is officer 6. That's, what is it?
That's right.
In the Marine Corps, I think it's colonel.
Colonel.
He's either 05 or 06, lieutenant colonel,
Colonel.
or full bird colonel.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, that means he knows how to run things, so,
indeed.
and get it done. And we're pleased to have a Marine running our,
That's Navy.
As a veteran, I know I am. Even though I was Army, I'm still happy to have him.
we're sorry you couldn't get in the Corps.
I'm ready to vote.
Anyway, I think you should vote. I'm sorry,
Okay.
you mentioned Marine Corps, that's right. I wear it on my sleeve all the time, so.
He gives
That's
me the
fair.
raspberries all the time about
Oh,
that.
yeah. He was in the Navy, They had to take us where we wanted to go. The Navy took the Marines. All right, so, Mayor, we're ready to vote.
Okay, roll call, please.
Clock,
Yes.
Lublin,
Yes.
Osnick,
Yes.
Woods,
Yes.
Ackley,
Yes.
Ambrose,
Yes.
Hernandez.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Motion
Thank
carried.
you, council.
How
Thank
many
you.
more meetings?
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
What you got tonight?
We look forward to a great relation with you.
See you guys later. Sam, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're ready to go, Mayor.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was it for you or not. Okay, do we have any correspondence this evening?
No, Madam Mayor.
Okay. Attorney's report.
I will be delivering my attorney report in closed session this evening to discuss confidential attorney-client communication.
Okay, thank you. It doesn't appear to be any unfinished business, so we will move into new business. We've taken care of item number 1. So item number 2 would be the proposed resolution 2024-21, Public Safety Fire Division vehicle purchase.
We're going to ask the Fire Chief, Deputy Fire Chief, to have a few words and tell the council and the mayor what he's looking to purchase.
All right, good evening, council. This evening, the fire department proposes a resolution that will greatly benefit not only the fire department, but Walled Lake Public Safety as a whole. And it's going to enhance the safety and well-being of our community. So we're asking for your support of the resolution to purchase a new 2024 multi-purpose utility pickup truck. And this replaces the fire department's 2005 pickup truck, which was sold at auction in November of 2022. So we have evaluated 3 bids. The bid that met the specific requirements that we were looking for, as well as the earliest delivery date, and also, which also happened to be the cheapest one, was submitted by LaFontaine GMC Buick of Highland, and their price was $54,860. So this falls well within our budgeted amount of $60,000, and this is going to allow us to allocate the remaining funds for emergency lighting and then the graphics on the truck as well. This vehicle, it is a 2024 GMC 2500 HD 3/4 ton pickup. I believe we have a picture that we can bring up, and it'll be fire department red. So this is going to meet the diverse needs of the Walled Lake Public Safety Departments. It's 4-wheel drive. It has a gasoline engine. It's got the short bed with the crew cab, and it's going to allow the fire department to pull our special response trailer that's housed in Commerce Township, also the police department boat. And then we also pick up other trailers for various public events like this weekend with the open house, the market days, and the Summerfest. We picked up the barricades for the police department in Royal Oak, and we also picked up the ATV trailer from Oak Park today. So our one of our firefighters was doing a lot of driving today.
Very good.
So this is so this truck's going to be able to haul emergency personnel and equipment to emergency incidents, and so by approving this pickup truck, it's going to allow us to not only prioritize the safety of our residents, but also it's going to empower our public safety departments to perform their duties to the best of their ability. So, council, we thank you for your consideration in this.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Is council ready to make a motion, or do you have any questions first?
Olsnick will make the motion, a resolution ratifying the purchase of one new 2024 GMC Sierra 2500 HD pickup truck for the Public Safety Department Fire Division, this being Resolution 2024-21.
Ambrose will second.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I beat you.
No, go ahead.
Ambrose will second, Madam Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Any discussion or questions?
The only thing I want to say is, so we're going to need more than the 54,860. We're going to need up to 60,000. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
Can we add that to the, or does it say that there? Oh, it says, and then another 5,000 not to exceed.
Correct.
There you go.
It's already there.
It's there.
Yeah, it's already in the resolution.
It's in the resolution.
Very good.
Very good.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chase.
Any other questions? Roll call, please.
Lublin,
Yes.
Osnick,
Yes.
Woods,
Yes.
Ackley,
Yes.
Ambrose,
Yes.
Fernandez,
Yes.
and Locke.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, next item on the agenda is a resolution approving the contract for services with Lake Area Assistance Agency for July 24 through June of 25, Resolution 2024-22. Do I have a motion on this resolution, please?
Woods will second.
Okay, I have a motion. I have a second. Any questions or comments? Doesn't sound like any, then we'll go into a roll call vote, please.
Osnick,
Yes.
Woods,
Yes.
Ackley,
Yes.
Ambrose,
Yes.
Fernandez,
Yes.
Locke,
Yes.
Lublin.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, the next item is a resolution of the city council authorizing transfers of the 2023 delinquent property transfers affidavit fees to be placed on the July 24 City of Wall Lake tax roll. Resolution 2024-23. Do I have a motion, please?
Woods will make the motion to approve Resolution 2024-23.
Lublin supports.
Any questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Woods,
Yes.
Ackley,
Yes.
Ambrose,
Yes.
Fernandez,
Yes.
Locke,
Yes.
Lublin,
Yes.
Osnick.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. I believe the next item is the resolution that Mr. Osnick has added to cancel all city meetings for July of 2024.
Can we put that up on the screen?
And could the clerk actually pass out those resolutions to the council members?
Do you want me to do it?
Mayor, you have the resolution that Councilmember Osnick had drafted. It's on the screen, so you can, and they're handing out hard copies here, so.
All right, thank you.
And we have done this in previous years, correct?
Oh, I got it. Oh, no.
Yes.
Yes, Madam Mayor. With my short time here, I have recalled this.
Yeah, I'm having trouble reading the whole thing.
You have to scroll it there for her, please.
I can read it for you if you wish.
No, that's okay. I got the gist of it.
I've done it before.
You've read it before?
I've done the entire resolutions before.
I know you have.
That's good for recording.
I think you have special plans every July.
Madam Mayor, Lublin will propose the resolution to cancel the regularly scheduled board and commission meetings of July 2024 and to direct the city clerk to post notice of the meeting cancellations, that being Resolution 2024-24.
Ambrose will second.
Okay, we have a motion. We have a second. Any discussion? All those in favor, let's vote.
Ambrose,
Roll call, roll call, please.
Fernandez,
Yes.
Locke,
Yes.
Lublin,
Yes.
Osnick,
Yes.
Woods,
Yes.
Ackley.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Someplace here I lost the second page of my agenda. Give the old gal 1 second here. I had it here a minute ago. Would the clerk please help me out? What's next on the agenda?
Yes, the next item is receive and file resignation of Parks and Recreation Board Member Brian Massey.
Okay. Could I have a motion for that, please?
Fernandez to make the motion.
Woods will second.
I have a second.
Thank you.
Did I have a second? I didn't hear.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
Woods.
Okay. Any discussion?
Nope.
Roll call, please.
Fernandez,
Yes.
Locke,
Yes.
Lublin,
Yes.
Osnick,
Yes.
Woods,
Yes.
Ackley,
Yes.
Ambrose.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Looks like I found my rest of my agenda here. Looks like the next item is receive and file the resignation of the zoning board member Phil Rundell. And I'm assuming the motion that was made will be that we send a letter of thank you and regrets to board member Macy and do the same thing for Mr. Rundell.
Yes.
Do I have a motion, please?
Yes.
Osnick will make the motion for Phil Rendell.
Fernandez to second.
Okay. Any comments?
Yes, I'd like to make a
Oh,
comment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Osnick, I have served with Mr. Rundell on various boards and commissions, namely the Planning Commission as well as the Zoning Board of Appeals. He's been a very welcome committee member, and he's been very diligent in his pursuit of helping the city over the past decades. He's been affiliated with us quite some time. He will be missed.
I thank you, Mr. Osnick, and I guess you're expressing my sentiments that I was going to express. It's kind of sad as we start to lose some of our long-term board members. They're going to be difficult to replace, but I know there are people out there in the community that with a little coaching to step up to the plate, we need people more than willing to come forward and help the city out and be as dedicated as some of the members that we've had in the past. And again, to both of these members, I think we owe them a great deal of thanks, and especially to a long-serving member like Mr. Rundell. Anyone else have any comments? If not, at this time, let's have a roll call vote, please.
Locke,
Yes.
Lublin,
Yes.
Osnick,
Yes.
Woods,
Yes.
Ackley,
Yes.
Ambrose,
Yes.
Fernandez.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, one and all. Okay, it looks like that's all the items at that part of the agenda, so we'll move into council comments. Let's start out with Mr. Ambrose. Do you have any?
No comments besides see everybody this Saturday, June 22nd. It's going to be an exciting time for not only our downtown, but the entire city of Walled Lake. We do a lot of planning for the few summer months we have, but with the team that has been put in place, it's pretty exciting. So we'll see everybody downtown Walled Lake, June 22nd.
Thank you. Mr. Lublin.
Just this Saturday, saying the same thing. This is going to be exciting night, exciting day, exciting morning. There'll be music, on the street on East Lake Drive. So, it's always a great event and it's well attended. Kudos to our DPW department. Dan, the city looks great. And as always, the way our team works well together, our administration, our DPW, our fire, our police. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Fernandez.
I did all that, but I just want to pre-thank everybody for, since we're not going to see each other again until August after the event, to publicly thank you for all the planning that you guys have done and to make the city look so well. And just want to wish everybody a great, happy Saturday, and please celebrate safely.
Thank you. Ms. Locke.
I'm going to echo my fellow council members, and hopefully everyone will have fun and be safe this weekend. Stay hydrated.
Mr. Osnick.
Very good. I'd like to let everybody know that Mr. Millen is having a pig roast on Saturday, and he also has a VIP tent, and everybody needs to come on down and visit and maybe have some pulled pork at the pig roast and just enjoy themselves. And as far as July, I hope the staff enjoys their downtime. I hope it gives them a much joy that they don't have to strive over and above like they normally do to fulfill all of these requirements for these boards and commissions. Thank you, one and all.
Mayor Pro Tem Woods.
I also agree with everybody's comments. I do want to say the honor guard for the parade was excellent at the end. Paying respects, that was outstanding. The hard work going into that really paid off, and I think it really capped off a great event. Fire EMS under 4 minutes for average response time, which is excellent. And then also looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be a great day, great events.
Okay. I would have to agree. I think May and June are very special for the city. Memorial Day parade, and then moving into the 4th of July, to the fireworks preceding the 4th of July. I'm doing my best. The fireworks is a very important thing to me. I don't remember one I've missed. I've been in the city, as everyone knows, a long time, and it's a special event, and it's even becoming even more and more special. So I will do my best. I do have something that I want to address. I've received a few emails. I've answered a couple of them. I've got a couple more to answer. And I have done so with full support of the city and tried to explain the problems that our city staff is having with our public beach. I got a few complaints, more than I would have liked to have gotten this weekend, or this Monday after the long weekend, the long hot weekend, on the condition of the public beach. I can only give kudos to our DPW who work Monday through Friday. And I have tried to explain to people, and it's why I'm doing it at the meeting tonight, because I hope that the residents and non-residents that listen to the meeting hear this. Wall Lake is, I don't know any other community in the area that has a free public beach. As I was growing up, it was the only free public beach. All the other ones, you either had to be residents of that community, or you had to pay like you do in Novi. If you're a non-resident, you pay more than and even the residents pay. Our DPW goes home on Friday, which they should, and they don't come back till Monday. And when you have a beach that is being visited by all the surrounding communities, I don't know how many people now in the Tri-County area. Surprises me that the businesses haven't started charging to park on the nice hot days because they probably make a whole lot of money out of people that are going to the beach. Parking for the beach is another problem in the city. And as a small city, we do put a lot into the beach. But at this point, I don't believe we have the money, nor do we want to put the money in to maintaining the beach on the weekend. It is clean as of Friday night, and it is clean first thing Monday morning. I don't know a resolution because we can't close the beach to the public because of monies that was taken in the past. And it is a situation that exists. And if people choose to come to the beach on a nice hot day, they may have to contend with these type of problems. And they might not be pleasant, but I don't know a resolution to make it any different. So I did want to say that, and I am in full support of our DPW. I think they do a great job, and I don't see how we could do any more to keep this beach going. And another thing was to put, to do away with the porta johns and put permanent restrooms in there. We've already discussed that, the issues involved. The porta johns are under contract. I don't believe the contract includes cleaning on the weekends. I hadn't checked into that yet, but that was another complaint, that the porta johns weren't clean. There wasn't paper products in there and such. So, it's just one of the things it is. If you want to come enjoy our beautiful beach, you may have to put up with a few problems. And I did want to put that on the record, and anyone listening, I hope hears it. So with that, that's all I have, and I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend coming up. I hope you enjoy the month of July, and hopefully cools down just a little bit. I don't think we need it to be quite so hot, but sit back and enjoy the summer weather, and boards and commissions will hit it again in August. So with that, I would ask that we,
Madam Mayor, we do have a request for closed session, just to remind you.
We do need.
that's where I was going, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That rather than an adjournment, we just take a recess just for a few minutes and let the audience and anyone that has to leave, and then we will resume in closed session.
Mayor?
Madam Mayor, before you do the recess, could we get a motion to approve City
Exactly.
Attorney's request for the closed session?
Sure.
One second.
Pursuant to Section 8, Paragraph E.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay.
Roll call, please.
Bublin,
Yes.
Osnick,
Yes.
Woods,
Yes.
Ackley,
Yes.
Ambrose,
Yes.
Fernandez,
Yes.
Locke.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. We probably should have did it when it came up in the agenda, but we're all set. So let's take a short adjournment. 5 minutes. About 14 after. We'll be back in session by no later than 8:20. Okay?
the
They have to be separate.
the Zoom.